Happy Friday, everybody. I'm cooking a breakfast sandwich again today. Getting some work done. There's the moochers. Getting some work done for the rest of the day, and then we don't know what we have planned for the weekend. We were going to go to camp, take some stuff up, but it's going to rain all weekend, so there's no sense in going up there. So we're going to figure it out. We have a few ideas, so we'll see what happens. We'll show you. There's a breakfast sandwich.
He's such a breakfast chef these days.
I'm so excited. That looks delicious.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Yep.
Thank you.
We are on week 3 completed weeks of our groceries that we bought. We're going into week 4. I'm running out to get like 1 or 2 things today for dinner tonight. We'll get through the weekend, but I think we're going to do our main grocery shopping again this coming Monday. So it'll almost be 4 weeks.
We still have a lot of stuff I could make though.
Yeah, we had my mom picked up one thing for us on her Walmart order, and my brother got something. We've been doing little things on everyone's orders.
I probably have a good 7 pounds total of meat still.
Yeah. We've been really good about it, but we haven't done our huge grocery shopping, the chunk of it yet.
We don't need to really.
Yeah, I think I am sometime next week, restock everything.
Well, we're just trying to get different things. We haven't had homemade pizza in a while.
Yeah, and if we go one big time, then we don't have to go a bunch of little times, which is what we're trying to avoid. So, yes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my sandwich.
What? Look at those ears. You look so wide with your hair. Yikes. Oh boy. Twins. Boop a snoot. Boop. Boop a snoot. Boop. Wow. Hold on. I am currently working on a small grocery list because I think Matt is going to Aldi this evening. I know his brother needs a few things, so we're gonna pick that up for them because they got stuff for us at some point. So I'm making a short list to get us through the weekend, and then from there I'll make a longer list and Matt can go next week. We are doing pretty well on groceries, like we said earlier. I could go probably another week or 2 without anything, but I am running low on dish soap and cat litter, things like that, so I do need to get those things, but food-wise, doing pretty good. Alright, I'm just checking in on my plants. I'm not looking for any growth, obviously, yet, but I am just going to gently water these a little bit, because the top is slightly dry. So I'm going to do that a little bit here, keeping it moist. Hopefully within the next maybe 4 or 5 days I'll start to see some growth. There was a seed on top over here, and I moved it a little bit, and there was a teeny tiny sprout coming from the bottom. So hopefully they are all doing that. So Ricky is taking a walk with his grandparents, my in-laws. So he's having fun, so I am going to vacuum while he's gone, mainly the steps and the main living space, just because he's still shedding a lot. So I figured I'll run the sweeper while he's gone, just in time for him to come back, shake, and make it all hairy again. Whatever.
Ricky just got back from a walk and a visit with my parents. They took you on a walk? Yeah, did you have a nice time? Say thank you. Say thank you. Work's done for me for the day, which means it's the weekend. I have a Zoom call right now coming up with people that I used to work with. They've moved on to different companies, but everyone's kind of, stayed in touch a little bit. So they wanted to do like a little happy hour for a little bit and just see what everyone's up to. So I'm going to go do that for a little bit. But since it's a happy hour and, we're going to have a drink involved, I was going to try the lavender wheat that I got from Devout in this little 32-ounce growler that they were selling. So I'm going to pour a little bit of that and see what it's like before I hop on my call.
It's supposed to be mine.
I'm just kind of little.
Just kidding.
I'm pouring it into my Gibbs 100 Brewing Company glass from the brewery in Greensboro, North Carolina. When my friend Carl taught there for 2 years, we went and visited a few times. And this is one of the breweries that we found. It was super cool. A lot of animals. There was a bunch of board games to play. And that's where this is from. Greensboro, North Carolina. So I'm kind of enjoying having a use for all these different glasses and getting to show everybody all these different brewery glasses from different places we've been. So this is the new one for this time. And there it is, lavender wheat. This is a beer you'll like. Yay. Yeah, it's really good. Tastes just like a regular wheat. Not too sweet. Actually, that's not very sweet at all. It's just like an easy drinking beer. Aftertaste is good.
Cool.
It's tasty. Yep. You'll like it. All right, just got off my Zoom call with the people from work, people that I used to work with. I still work with one of them. It was just a good way to talk to some other people and see how they're doing. It was nice to see them. But now I'm headed to Aldi, not for a major pickup order, but just for a few things that'll get us through the weekend. We'll probably do our bulk grocery shopping next week, which will be about a month that we made it on groceries. This will get us through the weekend, a few things. So I'm not going to be there long, just grab a few things. And I want to see how it's changed from when I was there 3.5 weeks ago. We did a video about that and about my, experience going in there. So we'll see what's changed and I'll let you know. It's like 62 degrees outside, partly cloudy, and man, does it feel nice to get out of the house, even if it's just driving around Greensburg. I also think every time that I've been driving and going outside of the house, I've passed a Domino's delivery vehicle. I don't know why. I just feel like I've seen it every single time. And there's definitely more people on the road now than there were, like, say, the first week that this all got shut down. There's still less people, but just got to get out of the house. All right. Did the grocery shopping. Everybody was wearing masks. If this keeps up much longer, I'm going to need a bigger mask or to tie it differently because my ears get tired and it wings right off my face. So I spend half the time holding it onto my head. So I'm going to retie it differently next time. But we were good this time. Made it out okay. So Aldi was good, had everything I needed except for a few things. It's weird every time seeing what's out, like what's not in the store in stock every time you go. This time I couldn't get regular frozen corn, pizza sauce, or iceberg lettuce. I don't know. Everyone was hungry for pizza and salads this week. All right, Matt Aldi pickup at your service. Hi. Matt Aldi pickup. I don't know if you guys can see it coming up here, but there's one ray of light shining right down through the clouds onto the cemetery. So if I've learned anything from video games, either that person's gonna come back to life or there's a secret passageway right there.
So I was looking outside and there's like rays of light coming through the clouds. It's super cool.
All right, I was telling them this in the car, but I think we got everything we needed. We didn't need much, like I said. We were just doing enough for a few days. Basically, the remainder of the stuff to make the stuff that you don't use as fast as other things. To make the stuff that you do have last longer, you need like the 1 or 2 things that you ran out of. So we got that stuff to get us through for like another week. April's starting to make like a crock pot mac and cheese that we planned on tonight. Like a homemade mac and cheese. Yeah.
Because it's late.
Right. So like I had to get noodles for that even though we had everything else. So that prompted the trip tonight. But we got everything. Aldi was fine. There was probably 20 people or less in the store. Everyone was wearing masks as they're, required to. There was a sign on the front door. I showed you my mask. If this goes on much longer, I love my mask. It's perfect. But I think I'm going to need to cut the elastic, and tie it on differently.
Yeah.
Because it just wings right off of there after a little bit.
Did you have to chase it?
No, like it was good for like 2 aisles. And then like the next 2 aisles, you're like shopping like this. Like your head hurts holding it on to your ear that it's falling off of. And then by the time you get to the cash register, you're just like making sure either side stays on.
Oh boy.
But it was fine. I made it work. My ears only like a little bit hurt after I do that. But so Aldi also had like little signs on the floor. That's for my birthday. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Aldi also had like little signs on the floor, which they had 3 weeks ago that said maintain social distance, that's when we have tacos. Stop sending me to the grocery store hungry. We'll keep eating dinner at like 7:30. Stop! Show the good things. Lettuce for salads. And look, tomatoes. And look, when's the last time you sent your man to the store and he willingly bought cauliflower? Come on, lady.
I know, it's his birthday soon.
Anyway, like I was saying, before I was shown to be the fatty, Aldi had the little things on the store and the floor that they had 3 weeks ago that say maintain social distance and like keep 6 feet. Mm-hmm. But I didn't notice until I was already in the checkout line that they added them in the aisles that were pointing and said one way down the aisles. So I probably broke that rule a few times. But like they were like no bigger than like a regular saucepan. Like the sign, they were just little circles on the floor. No one was directing. No one looked at me like I was doing anything weird.
It's probably just to say, hey, we have these if you feel the need to follow them.
I mean, like, it makes sense. Aldi is set up to go kind of up and down aisles anyway. Yeah. But, sometimes you forget something, you got to run back. But I didn't notice until I was in the checkout line. They also had installed the big, wide, sweeping plexiglass barriers that they didn't have 3 weeks ago at all the stands. There was only a little opening for the card reader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and at the end of the cash register line, like the last 1 or 2 aisles were completely removed, and there was these big barrier walls for curbside pickup.
Oh, wow.
They had like a whole corner of this back of the store set aside for curbside pickup because like they're getting tons more orders. Someone I was just talking to that I used to work with on the Zoom call earlier got a job right now also working at Giant Eagle because they need shoppers. She was saying they're doing like over 100 orders a day. So like that is definitely taken off. Okay. And Aldi followed suit with that. So
that's crazy.
But we got what we needed. I dropped the stuff off at Chris and Gabby's that they needed. All in all, everything was fine. We're back home, obviously. We're unloading the food. And then Chris and I are going to celebrate Keep Your Local Brewer in Business Friday on a Friday. Today is a 2-for week. We're going to Fury Brewing down in North Huntington, past Irwin, about 20 minutes from here. They're connected to a food place called Inferno. Normal circumstances, you can go, you can get your beer at the brewery, you can order the food, and they'll bring it over to you from the restaurant next door. There's like buy one, get one burger night on Monday nights and stuff, so we love it. They just released a new sour beer, like a new Goes style, and I think I'm going to go get one of the sours because I love sours, and it's my birthday weekend. And you have lavender wheat, so everybody's happy. I'll let you know. We're heading that way. Let's see what it's like out our front window, shall we? Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light. Take it.
That's all I know.
That's all I know too. The outside is doing weird things.
Yeah, our trees are on fire, it looks like.
Yeah, the whole sky is clouds. Hold on, let me show you. There you go. The whole skies are clouds. But except for just a wee bit on the horizon.
You can do a key change, because that's all I know.
Yeah? Oh boy, well, the quarantine is getting to us. Help us!
Homemade mac and cheese night. Just getting it all melted down, and then usually I make this in the crock pot, but I'm actually going to use the oven today, just because I don't want to cook this for 4 to 6 hours, because as you can see, it is dark out already. We're a little behind, but that's okay. So I'm gonna use the oven.
Alright, week 5? I think it's week 5. Unity twice,
I'm
Helltown
smiling, but
once.
you can't tell.
Yeah, this is week 5. Fury Brewing. Woo!
Support your local brewery Friday.
Yay! Glad we could drive 25 minutes to get beer again.
I got a fruited sour and a blonde ale.
What's that? The boom goes the dynamite?
Boom goes the... No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because
This
I got
is
the
Ticking
one.
Lime Bomb.
Oh,
And this is, I don't remember, Instant Replay.
you got the 64th Ticking Lime Bomb?
Yes.
That's what I got too.
Hey.
I don't know if anyone can hear us. We're by a major
And this
road.
is called a howler. I learned that today.
Yeah, the howler.
Half a growler.
All right. Good
Enjoy.
stuff.
Cheers.
Olivia did the exact same thing. All right, bye guys. I'm home now and it's time for homemade mac and cheese. Oh.
Pretty
Oh,
good,
boy,
I
with
say.
Crispies on top. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. All right, we're eating, but I did want to say it felt very weird. I think it was the first time since we were in New Orleans that I drove on a road that wasn't a neighborhood road after dark.
Wait, what?
Like, so we've driven from your parents' house when we were having fires and stuff at like 11 o'clock at night, but that's like 5 minutes up the neighborhood road.
Yeah.
This was the first time I was driving, like it just hit me. Like it felt weird to be driving at night on a main road because I haven't done it in a month and a half.
That's interesting.
It's a weird thing to notice, but I think that's the case.
I feel like I'm gonna forget how to drive.
You haven't driven.
I go to my parents,
Yeah,
but it's
but, like-
literally 4 miles down, not even 3
Yeah.
miles down the road.
But like that's how I felt. It was nighttime. I was driving and like sitting at stoplights, and I was like, "This is weird." Just don't go anywhere anymore now because of the quarantine and things. How much are you leaving the house? Are you driving anywhere? I'd say we probably go out of the house like twice a week, maybe.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't go many places, but
Sydney.
get down. All right, we're gonna eat dinner and watch Onward. We'll review it afterwards. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll let you know.
Woo!
Here we go.
But I hope there's a little magic left in you.
Just finished Onward.
It was so cute.
What do you think?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Not like my favorite Disney movie ever, because it would be hard to do that. But it was very good. I got emotional.
How do you think it ranked in terms of Pixar movies?
It was definitely well done. I mean, I thought
Yeah.
it was good. I mean, Toy Story is still better.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. It was I don't know, it was kind of different, but at the same time it was like the same kind of messaging of any Disney or Pixar movie.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. It was kind of like this underlying current of sad the whole time. Just, I don't know, you just felt for the characters, but I thought it was really good. There were some really funny moments.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but for those that watched it, the dragon face and
So funny.
the sprites and the shrinking spell.
Oh yeah, very funny.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's character was great. Overall, I really liked it. I thought it was good. In terms of Pixar movies, probably not in like the top 3 or top 5 Pixar movies. That would be like Toy Story, Inside Out.
Oh, Inside Out was amazing.
Inside Out, yeah. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc.'s Pixar, right? Yeah, I think so. But it was still definitely good. I was
I would
definitely
put
a
it
good story.
Similar to Monsters Inc.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
terms of what
I think I
like.
need to watch it again because I did like it. The plot wasn't like super intricate, which it doesn't need to be.
It wasn't deep, I guess. It
Yeah.
was like, this is what's happening, and this is how long we have.
Yeah, but
to
it was
do
a good
something.
story. My arm hurts because I'm holding my phone up in the air. So give me like 2 seconds, won't you?
Okay.
We're back.
I did want to say that when the movie was over and the credits came up, I was like, oh, I know all those people that voiced all the characters.
She's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
like,
The
Chris
main
Pratt?
characters were Spider-Man and Star-Lord?
Oh,
I was like, yeah, you
like-
didn't know that?
I think I did, but I legitimately completely forgot.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I know all those people.
I was like, oh my
I'm like,
god, Chris Pratt and Tom Holland?
Yeah, that's like all they were talking about.
Oops.
I don't know. Disney Plus is great to have for quarantine. I love that they're putting things that were recently in theaters and new movies right on Disney Plus. I'm here for that because it was super convenient and I loved watching it that way. Still love going to the theaters, but for like a movie like that, it was perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that we got to watch it, and overall it was good.
Yep.
Would watch again.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, great movie.
I
Recommend
cried.
it. Yeah.
I cried. I
Yeah.
always cry.
But it's kind of late. We're gonna head to bed, so we'll see y'all tomorrow.